Okay. Now, I feel like, and I know I'm not the only one, with M. Night Shyamalan movies, when you see a trailer, we can't help but overcomplicate it because of his body of work, what he's done. So you see something, and sometimes what you see isn't what you get because there might be more, there might be layers, there might be a twist. I feel like we're so
accustomed to.
Yeah, we're accustomed. We're expecting a twist, and I feel like he's changing up what he does so he's not so predictable. So sometimes what you see is what you get, which is a good thing because it keeps you guessing because you don't know. You know what I mean? It's like you do a certain thing and you become formulaic and people expect it, so they're trying to predict it, and you're like, fuck that.
You got people in the theater saying, nah, that it's that, it might not.
And even while I was watching the movie, my brain was like, I wonder. But you know what I mean? Sometimes it
is what it is.
It is what it is. Which is a good thing. And I feel like that worked in this movie's benefit. Because you got Josh Hartnett, which I'm used to him playing good characters. I'm not good characters like good guys.
Yeah,
so
the non-villain at least.
Yeah,
like,
so him being the villain, you're like, yo, whoa, what the fuck?
Well, he was an asshole in the movie with Mekhi Phifer.
I mean, that I blocked that shit out. I hate that.
Shit.
I don't hate the movie. I just hate him. Like, I hated him on a personal level for a long time.
Because of that shit.
Yeah, that put him in leagues with Joffrey in Game of Thrones. I hated that motherfucker, yo. I hated him. But that's a long time ago. I forgave him for that. Different life. Either way, other than that, I'm not really used to him playing the villain. Every other movie I've seen him in, he was always a good guy. The protagonist. Like,
The Faculty, 30 Days of Night. I see what you're saying.
Lucky Number 11. Like, you know what I mean? I'm used to him being on a certain side of the law. So him being on the other side and seeing how he navigates that is kind of wild. And it looked like he had fun doing this shit too. Like, I don't really want to say too much because even though, I said what I said, I don't want to give it away. You know what I mean? I will say, if you liked the trailer and you're interested in seeing the movie, go check this motherfucker out. Because it's a hell of a ride. And once again, set in Philly adjacent, because, you got some Philly and then, some areas it's not Philly, but, it is what it is. That's fine. Got a certain area, I'm like, damn, where the fuck is that? I'm like, yeah, it's not Philly.
Right. I picked Canada. Up on that. That shit said Market Street, but what part of Market? Yeah, so.
Yeah, well, that was actually Market.
No, but I'm saying I went from Market Street to
right.
I went from Market Street to me knowing that ain't Philly.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those things where if you live in the area of movies filmed, then
you'll know.
You pick up on that. It's like people that live in New York and they see New York on in movies like that ain't New York. You know what I mean? That doesn't take away from the movie. It is what it is. It's just we live here, so we know. But you still love to see it in movies when you see certain streets. Like, I know where that is. Yeah. Or if you've been there, whatever like that. Anyway, other than that, the movie is fucking crazy. And I gotta say this, and M. Night, please don't fuck me up. His daughter's bad as fuck. Like, god damn. Like, the whole movie, I'm like, god damn, she bad. Like, what the fuck?
She had the look of, and I hate to use this term because some people take it as rude. Her beauty was, I don't want to use the word weird. She had a rare look. And I fell in love with her. Maybe it was the size of her eyes. Like, she was gorgeous.
She just looked like one of them motherfuckers that look good in the morning with no makeup when they roll out of bed. Like, damn, girl. Like, one of them joints. She's gorgeous. Beautiful. I just had to get that out the way. M. Night, please don't fuck me up. You know what I mean?
And she could sing.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that was actually her. Like, I could be wrong. I don't know. That could be her. And if it is her,
kudos.
God damn. She might be the total package. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That was a great part of the movie for me because she was gorgeous. Anyway. Dope concept though. A whole concert that's primary goal is to trap a serial killer. That's fucking crazy. And that's something that I have not seen before. So in an age where we're getting remakes and reboots and all that, there still are some original ideas coming out in this motherfucker. And I appreciate the movie for that because like it's a whole setting. You're like, how does he get out of this shit? And do I root for the motherfucker or do I root against him? It's one of those things where it's like James McAvoy. It's like, I don't want to root against you, but you're the bad guy, so I'm not supposed to be rocking with you. But still seeing how he navigates the shit, I'm like, damn, that's just crazy.
You so like while you're watching him at the concert, you kind of root for him because you're looking at him like, how you gonna pull this off?
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, he did some asshole shit. I'm like, yeah, I can't. I can't in good conscience root for you because you just did that shit. Like, that's wild.
You tripping.
and then you see him getting a little unhinged to the point where even his daughter's like, yo, well, you good? What's wrong? Yeah. You want to go home? Like, no, I'm good. What's that over there? Like that type of shit. And just seeing how he navigates this situation is crazy. I feel like that's all I can really say in a spoiler-free section without giving anything away or you know, all that. I'll just say this whole scenario that was crafted for this singular purpose is wild, and seeing how he navigates that shit from finding out, like, because he's peeping what's going on. He's like, yo, what's happening? And then when he finds out, he's like, oh shit, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Oh.
Wait. That is so fucking accurate. Because there was a scene in the beginning of the movie where he realized, oh, this is...
Mm-hmm. Huh.
This for me. Oh, shit. He sat back.
Okay. This is new.
He had that TikTok black cat face.
Yeah, like...
How the fuck did you...
Just looking at every cop.
Yeah. Every exit.
You go to a new exit, you see 20 cops there.
Every exit was a cop like, yeah, nigga.
Just seeing how he navigates this shit is crazy. Because it's not easy. And he has to improv the whole entire time. It's not something that he thought about it two steps in advance. Like he knew your every move. Like, no, he's dropped in the middle of that shit. He finds out, he's like, oh, okay, fuck. And then he has to do what he has to do.
While entertaining his daughter.
Right. While not trying to throw anybody off and all of that. It's a crazy scenario. So that's pretty much all I can say. I really enjoyed this fucking movie, if you can't tell. It's not a perfect movie, obviously, but you know, I didn't expect a perfect movie. I expected an entertaining movie, and you know what I mean? It's one of those things where if you like the trailer, you're gonna like the movie. There are some things that you might see a little weird, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple things I'm like, you know what I mean?
But it was crazy for me to, like, it was a straightforward film, like I said, and as picky as I have been with movies this year, I actually sat and enjoyed this movie. When I say enjoyed it, like I was happy when I left, not disappointed. Didn't feel like I wasted my time, but the movie really was straightforward. Yeah. There was no hidden message. There weren't multiple, like, you didn't have to pick, and it wasn't like, who's the killer? Who's the killer? It was given to you. Mm-hmm. Now it's up to you to enjoy the rest of the fucking movie to see how this crazy...
How it plays out. I will say, I do recommend it. After watching this movie, I definitely recommend it. If you're a fan of M. Night Shyamalan, if you're a fan of Josh Hartnett, if you're a fan of original movies with crazy scenarios, definitely check this shit out. You know what I mean? Don't go expecting a perfect movie, but you never should. Just go expecting to be entertained. And, I mean, that's all I can really say without spoiling it. But yeah, definitely go see this motherfucker. Now, with that being said, spoiler time in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Did I mention his daughter bad as fuck? Anyway. Goddamn. Yo. The whole movie when she's singing, man.
Yeah, Angel.
Damn. And of course, we got an M. Night Shyamalan cameo. I was looking for him, and when he popped, I'm like, yeah, there he is, even before he turned his head.
He pulled his Stanley move.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just good seeing that. And the fact that he still does it. And he had like a kind of a bigger role now than he usually does, because, you know what I mean, he was related to the singer on stage. You know what I mean? He played, I think, her uncle.
Her uncle,
in this one instead of her pops, because that's a pops. And just how Josh Hartnett navigates this whole thing. He crafts this whole story about my daughter had leukemia and she doesn't like to talk about it, because you know what I mean, he knows what he has to do, and he knows the only way to get out of there is backstage. So he crafts this way to fucking get there. That's crazy. From this motherfucker pushing bitches down the step to all kind, like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, whatever he has to do to either to get what he needs, he'll do quickly.
And that right there gave you a chance to dive into how crazy of a character he is.
Yeah.
Even his daughter's ex-friend's mom that kept bothering him, he started to show how crazy he did that smile. Like,
I mean, she was annoying though.
No, she was. So but I'm saw him trying to hold that shit in.
I'm like, if he snaps on her, I get it.
Yeah, I would snap on her too.
You really saw how thrown off he was initially, because in the beginning he goes to the bathroom, he sees somebody that's not there. So like, that's what kind of gets your mind moving. Like, what's going on? It's like, it's a twist. What's happening? You know what I mean? I was even thinking like, maybe he's not really the bad guy. Maybe somebody else, or either working with him, or he's on some Dexter type shit where the motherfuckers he kidnaps are like bad people.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was gonna be a twist too, because you don't know. They hold a lot like back, so that gets your brain working. I mean, that wasn't the case. He was just throwing the fuck off. He was crazy as fuck. They let you know immediately. He's seeing motherfuckers that ain't there. You don't know who it is initially, but you like, yeah, he's not all the way there. He goes in the bathroom. He's looking on the phone. He's relishing in the fact that he gripped somebody to fuck up, and they minutes away from dying possibly. They have no idea. He's just watching the camera. He's laughing like, yeah, I did that shit. You know what I mean? He talks to who I'm gonna call Raheem.
T-shirt bull.
Yeah, so because he talks to him, and that dude is kind of excited because like, yeah, they set up this whole elaborate plan. You know what I mean? You know the butcher, like, yeah, they gonna catch him. I've been watching this stuff. Like, look at this picture right here. Like, he's so hype about that shit. And Josh Hartnett is so crazy. Like, the movie does this thing where it puts the camera right in their face like this. They're talking to the camera, and it's a little unsettling. I'm like, whoa,
yeah, like,
you're a little too close in personal space.
I don't want to see man pause.
Like he's like, right, he's looking in my fucking pupils. I'm like, whoa, and he's talking, and you see like he's clearly thrown off. Dude, hand on the box cutter, he's looking at the shit like, I could use this motherfucker right now, but here, go.
That scene had that scene right there, the box cutter scene, had the whole theater tense.
Cause like, you know what he's capable of. He's unpredictable. I'm like, he might kill this nigga right here, right now, and nobody can say nothing about it because the nigga was stupid enough to invite him back in there to get the, you know what I mean, the shirt and all that. It's only them two. So if he killed him, he would never know. Now, granted, he did snatch that key card off him.
Oh yeah. He when Man was reaching for the box,
he said,
was like,
what? So he served his purpose. So he could have grabbed the key card and off that motherfucker.
What I really liked about the movie as a whole and Josh Hartnett's character was the fact that we never saw any of the gore.
Yeah.
We didn't see blood. We didn't see him in the act of killing someone.
Yeah.
But the way he was as a person allows you to understand what he could have possibly been doing to motherfuckers. And when you heard the stories of what the butcher was doing, it was like, oh shit, this motherfucker's around people in the stadium.
Because we don't know what that picture was, but she was apparently in pieces.
Found.
So, and then we saw like, he sabotaged that one fryer, and that
shit.
He fucked that chick up. She's fucked up for life. Her whole face burned.
And she was just a casualty of the war because
I
don't think he meant for her to do this. What's in there? He just wanted to set up a distraction.
I mean, he didn't give a fuck. He knew that was a possibility because he knows like somebody's gonna look at that like what's happening, and then bop. So you got glass and oil in the face.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy. And that was a distraction, so he could grab the fucking. The apron
and also everything he just had was.
Now he did luck out because the thing was in there, but he was like getting information as he was going to navigate this whole minefield, which he did. Now he did get lucky a couple times. I will say that he did get lucky, but you know it is what it is. You know sometimes cycles just win, and he was just. He was dealt a hand. He's like, okay, I'm gonna navigate this shit, and I'm gonna show you how crazy I am. He's unhinged. Sometimes the more unhinged you are, the more you succeed.
Right.
We done seen that time and time again. He's unhinged as fuck, and he was getting this shit done. And he was listening in the whole entire time. He was playing the fuck out of these motherfuckers. They didn't even know. He was standing right next to the cops. That's the motherfucker they looking for. He's sitting there. Oh, excuse. Oh, it's a lot of y'all here. Oh, let me get the coffee.
Yeah. They're having a whole meeting about his ass.
We got to catch this motherfucker. These are good people. He killed the fuck out of them. you can go. They go right there. Excuse me, sir. So, this motherfucker is a wild motherfucker. He's a murderer. He's right next to him. Like,
yeah, fucked up. He real fuck. He killed people. Oh, shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Excuse me. Oh, sir. They do right there, sir. I'm sorry.
Yo.
Crazy, yo. He's sitting there right there with him the whole entire time on some hitman shit. It's wild, man. But he navigates this whole entire scenario all the way to the end and actually gets out of it. But the crazy thing is, you know what I mean? He ends up, talking to the chick directly. And the part that threw me off is like he pulled the bad chick aside. He's like, yeah, y'all looking for me, by the way.
She was like,
I'm the one you're looking for. See this motherfucker right here? He's dead as fuck if you say anything.
Man.
Get me the fuck out of here or I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
And it's on you.
And in good conscience, she can't just let somebody die. And she actually puts herself in danger. That's wild. Because a lot of people wouldn't have done that shit. And she's improving too. Because he ends up bogarting the whole limo. He's sitting there like, yeah, just drop us off. And she improves like, oh yeah, let me see your house. Because she knows the daughter is a fan.
Yeah.
So she's like, and of course the daughter's like, oh my God, you're going to come to my house?
She threw a wrench in his plan. He was like, he thought he was in control.
Yeah.
When she said, hold up, let me go to your house. He was like.
You see his face. You see the frustration. You see the anger. And you see he's perplexed like, fuck. Like, he's sitting there holding the phone. I'm going to kill this motherfucker. I'm going to kill him. And she's like.
And he kept doing it. When she kept saying, let's go, he was like.
Yeah. This nigga's going to die if you keep doing this shit.
You keep fucking around. Listen to my daughter if you want to.
So, she ends up going to the house, having dinner, and the whole time she looks so uncomfortable. She's like, how do I do this? How do I do this?
Man.
The way, it's almost like they're both playing chess. Because they're both trying to one-up each other, and they're both he's trying to, continue doing what he's doing. She's trying to blow the lid off the operation. She ends up grabbing the daughter's phone, going in the bathroom, and of course she has, the fan base of Taylor Swift. So she's on live, like, yo, find this motherfucker. This house. Anybody in Philly? What's up?
Broken line, blue door.
Yeah.
Find that shit. Oh, by the way, I'm in trouble.
So the Philly goons like, yeah, I know where it is. I'm gonna go. They storm the gates. They rescue this motherfucker.
Say, what's his name? Spencer?
Yeah.
Basement ball.
Now, I don't know if Philly niggas would actually do this shit. It depends on what area.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah. Rittenhouse, they gonna help you.
Yeah.
South Philly?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. I ain't in this shit.
Southwest? No. Northwest?
Fuck no.
Northwest.
North?
Fuck no.
Kensington? Blue door light.
They end up eating the phone
got some shit.
or trying to smoke it.
Yep.
But yeah, certain areas in Philly, and of course, it looked like they were in a
nice.
much better area. So
Springfield.
I can see that happening in certain areas. Anyway, the Philly goons stormed the gates and got them. And this whole entire time, you hear all this shit outside the door. You don't know what the fuck is going on. He's snapping. The family snapping. Yo, what's wrong? What are you doing? Open the fucking door. Like, it's scary. I almost thought that he was going to be with some split shit and transform into the beast. The way he was sounding, I'm like, yo, is he mutating? Is he?
I was waiting for you to say that.
I'm like, what's going on? This sounds terrifying.
I was waiting for you to say that because there was a portion of the film where I said, hold up. Is he super strong, as in supernatural strong?
There were so many times I thought James McAvoy was going to appear right next to him.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but it was scary. And then he finally, she opens the door and he's just sitting there, just looking. Yo, he was terrifying, man. Without even trying to be, he just sitting there. He's like, "Come on, let's go." Put his hand on her shoulder and all that. And at this point, my mind is racing. I'm like, what's going on? Like, does he have superpowers? Can he see the future? Like, is it all in his head? Is he imagining it? Like, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Because he's like, I got to keep my hand on your shoulder. I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, oh, shit.
You thought that shit. I thought the wife was helping him with the kill.
I thought that too for a certain amount of time.
Because when she started asking the wife, you know about the butcher? She said, yeah, nigga crazy, ain't he?
Yeah. I was thinking and then a part of me, for a split second, thought the whole family was in on it. The daughter and the son and all that. I thought all of them was, but you know what I mean?
That would have fucked me up. If
real.
If the daughter was just helping him the whole time, like, yeah, I know my dad's crazy. I helped with the shit.
I done thought so many things. At a certain time, I thought the daughter was imaginary. Like,
damn!
I thought all kind of. My brain was spiraling, yo. Like,
so you was taking notes inside the
chair. Yeah, like I didn't know I was a whole fucking. Yo,
turn to Inspector Gadget in the movie theater.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. So then when that goes down, and then they're in the car, and she's trying to, like, you know what I mean, talk to him like she's his mother, because, you know, the profiler. Yeah, pretty much, you know, broke all that shit down and how to talk to him, how to approach him, how thrown off he is. So she's talking to him like that, and you see it's affecting him a little bit, but at the same time he's like, yo, I know what the fuck you're doing. Like, get that shit out of here, man. Let's fucking go. Open the garage door. Whole plan gets fucked up because she tells the limo driver to call the police. So cops are showing up. Shit is all crazy, and he ends up closing the garage door when she goes out to the family. And at this point, I think that's a wrap. I think he's gonna blow his head off because he already talked about, you know, committing suicide.
He said suicide. He said the only way this shit stops.
Yeah, because he's thrown off and he knows it. He's like, this shit ends with me. Like, I'm gonna take myself out and all of that. So it's already getting crazy and you don't know what's happening. Come to find out, he's on some extra crazy shit because he got a tunnel already. He's been preparing for this shit
already.
Cops show up. He's rolled out. He grabbed the fucking limo, but at this point in time, it's like a battle of the minds on some Death Note shit. So it's her against him. He opens the door, handcuffs her in like 2 seconds, like no time wasted. Like pop 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 before she even knew what was happening. Like, what?
I just escaped.
So she has to get out of there, but you know, luckily she does, and he ends up, you know, getting surrounded, but he blends into the crowd on some Hitman shit. Like, not only did he just slip into new clothes, he just blended in with the crowd. Like, yeah, shit's crazy. Damn,
that shit was crazy. Fucked up. What they doing over there, yo?
Damn, what's happening? Like,
that limo?
Yeah.
He blended very well. He maneuvered very well. The movie displayed how smart he is.
Yeah.
How crazy he is. But Jesus Christ, I thought the wife was involved.
I did too, until the point where he shows up at her fucking at the house with her, and he's talking to her. He takes his shirt off. I'm like, yeah, it's about some split shit, because he got a cleaver right next to him. He's like, yo,
eating pie.
Yeah, and she navigates that shit beautifully. Mm-hmm. The way she just not calms him down, but buys time and has him eat the pie, and like he eats it knowing, like, you know, I'm gonna kill you, right? Like, after this shit's done in 5 bites. After this, I'm gonna kill the fuck out of you. Because you pissed me the fuck off. Like, I ain't never felt this kind of rage before. He breaks it down to the point where it's scary. He's like, yo, just looking at you is making my blood boil.
I hate your face.
Like, on some straight up Kendrick shit. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk.
Yep.
Like, he hates everything about her. And he's going to use that cleaver. And you know it. And she knows it. And she's terrified. But she spiked the fucking pie.
With his own shit.
Yeah.
With his own shit.
And then he finds out exactly how everything came to be, and it wasn't the cops that set the trap. It was the wife, because she thought he was cheating, and ended up finding out it's some other wild shit that's even worse. So, you know,
she started putting 2 and 2 together. She said the smell of your shirt, you getting home late, certain things that you were doing, and she realized my nigga might be the butcher. Mm-hmm. And the whole time we were thinking the cops finally found him because of a concert ticket. No, the wife put that shit in position. And when you find out the wife is his only slip up, they would have never found him. It was the one closest to him that put him in a position to get caught. And he suffered from, it was like an OCD type thing where everything was organized and structured for him. It was his wife. He never calculated her. He never added her into the equation. And that's where he fucked up. Because she started saying, you always coming home late, nigga? You cheating? Hold on, it's something worse than you cheating.
And that ended up pissing him the fuck off.
You saw his face. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Okay.
After I'm done this pie, I'm gonna cut you the fuck up.
Yeah. Yo, when he got up dizzy as fuck. After he ate the pie and he realized she drugged him, he still was so fucking strong. He was like,
Yo,
oh, bitch, I'ma fuck you.
So he's walking to his mother, shirt off. You got 10 niggas tasing him. He's on some shit where it's like adrenaline makes him not even feel that shit. Thumbs in a nigga eyes while getting tased. So he just killed somebody while getting tased by 10 people. He killed the fuck out of somebody. That's crazy. And they finally end up getting him. But he still escapes because he's calculated. So a little bike, and you think it's innocent. He's just fixing it. And they about to shoot the fuck out of him. The wife's like, don't shoot him, don't shoot him.
And he tells him, he says, hold on, wait a minute. What your cop is going to let you do because the cop knows you're about to go to jail for risky fucking like, go ahead, fix the bike, nigga.
Yeah, go ahead. Like, we got you anyway. Like, we good, so go ahead, fix the bike. So he do that shit. And he grabs him with nobody even knowing. Mm-hmm. And I like the fact that the movie ends with him escaping and just laughing. It's like, yo, that shit was fun. They almost got me, but they didn't because I'm going to kill all these motherfuckers. I'm good. So don't even worry about me. I'm good, y'all.
When they open the back of that truck, and if they make a part 2, please start part 2 off with them opening the back of that truck.
As soon as they open it,
yep.
He's going to be two more thumbs in the eyes.
And I hope they do that dumbass face like that girl off Man and Web which looked at the camera. You in that truck? Who's the doors open?
What's that?
Pick him up by your whole head. Yo, this was a movie that I actually sat back and enjoyed. Yeah. I enjoyed it and I was calm. I was cool. I'm not giving it the highest praise, but my goodness, I have to say this is something where you can go out on Friday and actually sit there and enjoy the movie. It was a good film.
It was entertaining. Like I said, it wasn't perfect. There was some, things that were a little convenient, but that happened. It didn't ruin the movie for me. There's just some things I'm like, wish that was a different way, but it didn't ruin my experience. I was still entertained, and I still say you should watch this shit. I still recommend this fucking movie because just seeing Josh Hartnett like back in movies, like, because I haven't seen him for a minute. It's been a minute. Just see him come back like this is good. Yeah. And to see him play a bad guy is crazy because I'm not used to that and it's uncomfortable. But he does it because he's nuts in this shit. He's nuts. But that shit was it was straightforward. It wasn't as complicated as I thought it was gonna be because I saw the trailers and in my mind like maybe this, maybe that, maybe he's not even the killer, maybe it's this. No, it's what you see is what you get, and sometimes that's fine. That's fine. Because it's all about making an entertaining film. And I was entertained. Because I was trying to see how he's going to get out of this shit. And seeing the fact that he actually did get out this shit is wild. At the end, he's looking at the camera like, give me my next movie. Yep. Give me that part 2. There probably won't be. But just knowing that he got free means he could pop up in another M. Night Shyamalan movie. We don't know. We have no idea. So I'm excited to see what happens next. If anything. Either way, it was still a dope movie. Egg? Come on. You know what time it is? Run that. Egg. Go get it first. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, what the hell you... Everything in this game is crazy. Man, what the fuck? You're not even holding the camera. Bitch. Get your bitch ass off of there. Let's go for a ride. Take a picture of this.
Oh, man.